Remember that time I accidentally ignored Portia's text for a whole day because my phone was lost in the couch cushions? It was one of those days where everything seemed to go wrong. I was frantically searching everywhere, under the couch, between the cushions, even in the fridge at one point. It was like my phone had vanished into thin air. Talk about awkward. She thought I was giving her the silent treatment. Portia was so confused and upset, thinking I was mad at her for some reason. She kept sending messages, each one more worried than the last. I felt terrible when I finally found my phone and saw all her texts. Let's just say it took a lot of explaining and maybe some dancing to get out of that one. I had to pull out all the stops to make it up to her. We laughed about it later, but at the moment it was pretty tense. I even did a little dance to lighten the mood, which thankfully worked. It got me thinking, though, about this whole no contact rule everyone's talking about. Is it really effective, or does it just create more misunderstandings? I mean, in my case, it was an accident, but what if people are intentionally ignoring each other? Is silence really golden after a breakup, or are we just torturing ourselves and our significant others? Oops. The idea of cutting off all communication seems harsh, especially when emotions are already running high. It makes me wonder if there's a better way to handle things. Breakups are tough enough without adding unnecessary drama. We all need time to heal, but maybe there's a more compassionate approach. Instead of going completely silent, perhaps we can find a balance that allows for space while still showing we care. So let's dive into this whole no contact thing and see if it's all it's cracked up to be. We'll explore the pros and cons, hear from experts, and maybe even share some personal stories. By the end, we might just have a clearer picture of whether silence is truly golden or just a recipe for more heartache. Okay, so what exactly is the no contact rule? It's a strategy many people swear by after a breakup. It's like hitting the pause button on your ex. Imagine putting your relationship on hold, but indefinitely. No calls, no texts, no social media stalking. Basically, you go cold turkey on all communication. This means no checking their Instagram stories, no late night texts, and definitely no accidental likes on their old photos. The idea is to create space to heal, reflect, and move on. It's about giving yourself the time and distance needed to process your emotions and gain clarity. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, not so fast. It's a lot harder than it seems. Like that time I tried to resist a delicious slice of pizza. It's easier said than done. The temptation to reach out can be overwhelming, especially when our phones are practically glued to our hands these days. It's so easy to just send a quick message or check their profile. It takes serious willpower to resist the urge to reach out. But remember, the no contact rule is about prioritizing your own well-being and giving yourself the chance to truly move forward. Now, I get why the no contact rule is so popular. It's like a detox for your heart. After a breakup, it's totally natural to feel a whirlwind of emotions, sadness, anger, confusion, the works. No contact can give you the breathing room you need to process those feelings without your ex adding fuel to the fire. Plus, let's be real, sometimes a little distance makes the heart grow fonder. Absence makes the heart go, maybe I miss that person more than I thought. But can a little silence really fix everything? Section 4, when no contact backfires. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Here's the thing about rules, sometimes they're meant to be broken. The no contact rule is no exception. What works for one person might not work for another. It's like trying to fit everyone into the same size jeans. Not gonna happen. Every relationship is different, every breakup is different, and everyone heals at their own pace. Sometimes no contact can actually do more harm than good. Section 5, real talk, no contact gone wrong and right. I've heard some real doozies about no contact gone wrong, like the time my friend's ex took her silence as a sign to move on and started dating someone new. Talk about adding insult to injury. On the flip side, I've also seen it work wonders. My sister used the no contact rule after a tough breakup, and it gave her the space she needed to rediscover herself and find happiness on her own terms. See? It's a mixed bag. Section 6, the verdict, to contact or not to contact, that is the question. So is the no contact rule all it's cracked up to be? Well, it's complicated. The no contact rule is often touted as a surefire way to get over a breakup or to make your ex miss you, but the reality is, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It can be a helpful tool for some, especially if the relationship was toxic or if you need time to rediscover yourself. Taking a step back can provide clarity, and help you focus on your own needs and well-being. But it's definitely not a magical solution for everyone. For some, the silence can be more painful and confusing, leading to more questions than answers. It's important to consider your own emotional state and what you hope to achieve. The key is to listen to your gut and do what feels right for you. Trust your instincts and don't be swayed by what others think you should do. If you need space to heal, take it. Use this time to reflect, grow, and heal from the past. It's okay to prioritize your own mental and emotional health. But if you're genuinely hoping to work things out, communication is key. Open and honest dialogue can pave the way for understanding and reconciliation. It's important to express your feelings and listen to your ex's perspective as well. Just remember to be respectful, honest, and kind to yourself and your ex. Whether you choose to maintain no contact or to reach out, make sure your actions align with your values and what you truly want. Section 7. Let's share your no contact stories. All right, folks, it's your turn. Have you ever tried the no contact rule? Did it work? Did it blow up in your face? Share your hilarious, heartwarming, and downright disastrous no contact experiences in the comments below. Let's have a good laugh and maybe shed a few tears together. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this crazy thing called love and breakups together.